you ever wanted to start over, but stopped because you were afraid of what people would say? My name is Dove. I am 52 years old, a mom, and a nursing student. For more than 10 years, I worked in information technology.
The story you're about to hear is true. Her name is Ochuko, aka Dove, 52 years old, a mother, an immigrant, a woman who had already lived several different lives. From the outside, everything looked ordinary, but beneath the surface, she was carrying years of disappointment, heartbreak, failure, and unanswered prayers. There was a time when Dove believed she had finally made it. She had earned a degree, built a successful career in information technology, worked for major companies, designed solutions, solved problems, had a family, built a life she thought would last forever. Then, life happened. The career she worked so hard to build began to disappear. A lot of sad, ugly moments. The certainty she depended on vanished. Suddenly, she wasn't rebuilding a career, she was rebuilding an entire life. There were days she questioned herself, days she wondered if this was how her story would end. Bills kept coming, responsibilities kept growing, and every morning, a little girl looked into her eyes, counting on her mother to figure everything out. Most people would have accepted defeat. Most people would have settled. Most people would have convinced themselves that 52 was simply too late to begin again. But Dove made a decision. One decision. One impossible decision. She walked away from everything familiar. She packed her life, left behind certainty, left behind comfort, left behind the identity she had spent years building. She decided to become a nursing student at 52. No guarantees, no shortcuts, no promises, only faith, only determination, only hope. People questioned her. Some doubted her. Others thought she had lost her mind. But they couldn't see what was happening inside her.
Sometimes the hardest part of starting again is not the work itself. It is the fear of being judged.
Because sometimes, starting over isn't a sign of failure. Sometimes, it's the bravest decision a person will ever make. This is the story of Scrubs at 52.
I am making this video for someone who feels ashamed, shy, scared, or uncertain about making a change. Because people may talk, people will always have opinions. But they do not have to live your life. They do not have to carry your regrets. At 52, I chose to begin again. I chose nursing school. I chose to keep moving toward my dream of becoming a nurse practitioner. Would you do the same for you? This is not the end of my story. It is the beginning.